Good morning, dear children. Today we are going to start a new lesson of Social Studies, Lesson 9, Transport. The name of our new lesson is Transport. We need to travel almost every day. We cannot imagine a life without any form of transport. We cannot imagine a day without any transport. We all are familiar with the word transport. What do you mean by transport? Let us understand the term transport. Transport or transportation is the movement of people or goods from one place to another by a means of vehicle, aircraft or ship. Transportation or transport is the movement of people or goods from one place to another place. The main purpose of transport is to carry people and goods from one place to another place. What is the main purpose of transport? The main purpose of transport is to carry people or goods from one place to another place. So we use different means of transport to go from one place to another place. We use bicycles, scooters, cars, trains, ships, boats and aeroplanes. All these vehicles carry people and goods to their destinations. Now let us learn more clearly about these means of transport. The means of transport can be classified into 4 major groups. How many major groups? 4 major groups. Let's see what are they. They are roadways, railways, waterways and airways, which are the 4 major divisions of means of transport. They are roadways, railways, waterways and airways. Now let us learn about these means of transport one by one in detail. First of all, let us start with land transport. There are 2 forms of land transport. They are roadways and waterways, which are the 2 forms of land transport, roadways and roadways and railways. Then roadways. Roadways consist of vehicles which move on roads. Roadways or road transport consist of vehicles which move on roads. Can you give some examples for roadways? Vehicles such as cars, buses, trucks, jeeps are some examples for roadways. Our country has a well-developed roads. India has a very good network of roads. Most of these vehicles we use in our daily life move on roads. Most of the vehicles that we use in our daily life move on roads. So, we have to keep these roads in good condition. Most of the vehicles that we use that move on roads, so it is essential to maintain the roads in good conditions. The Indian roads are mainly divided into 4 divisions. They are national highways, state highways, district roads and village roads, which are the 4 divisions of Indian roads. They are national highways, state highways, district roads and village roads. Now let us see one by one in detail. The first one is national highways. The roads which connect a state to another are called national highways. National highways connect important cities, state capitals and seaports within a country. National highways connect important cities, state capitals and seaports within a country. Our country has a very large network of national highways. One of the oldest and most important highways in India was built by Sher Shah Suri in 1542. one of the oldest and most important highway in India was built by Sher Shah Suri in 1542, and it connects two important cities, Kolkata and Amritsar. The length of this highway is about 2000 kilometers. The length of the highway is about 2000 kilometers. Before it was known as Grand Trunk Road. The oldest and the important one of the national highway was before known as the Grand Trunk Road. Now it is called Sher Shah Suri Marg. The Sher Shah Suri Marg is one of the most important and oldest highway in our country. It was built by Sher Shah Suri. Who built Grand Trunk Road in 1542? Sher Shah Suri was built the one of the most important and oldest national highway of our country. Before it was known as the Grand Trunk Road. Now it is called Sher Shah Suri Marg, and this highway connects two important cities, that is Kolkata and Amritsar. Then apart from these national highways, we have state highways too. State highways, the roads which connect important towns and places within a state. State highways connect important cities and places within a state. And all these state highways are connected with national highways. Besides the state highways, we have district roads, several district roads. Besides these state highways, our country has several district roads. District roads connect important main towns within a district. District roads connect main places or towns within a district. Then, and also we have village roads. Village roads that connect smaller village with larger villages and towns. Village roads connects smaller villages with bigger villages and towns. Now we have discussed the four important divisions of roads in our country. Which are they? They are national highways, state highways, district roads and village roads. Then the good roads are essential for the growth and development of a country. Good roads are essential for the growth and development of a country. So we have to maintain these roads in good condition. Our government has made plans to link every village with metal roads. Now we have discussed about roadways. Next we are going to discuss about another form of land transport, that is railways. For traveling long distances within our country, people use trains. Our country has a very good network of railways. India has the largest railway system in the world. Our country has about 61,000 kilometers of tracks. How many kilometers? 61 kilometers of railway tracks. Every day about 11,000 trains take people and goods to every corner of the country. About 11,000 trains take people and goods to every corner of our country. The first railway line in India was built by Lord Dalhousie. The first railway line in India was built by Lord Dalhousie in the year of 1853, and it connects between Mumbai and Thane. Who built the first railway line in India? Lord Dalhousie built the first railway line in India which connects between Mumbai and Thane in the year of 1853. Our country, India, there are two categories of trains. How many categories of trains? Two categories. They are good trains and passenger trains. Good trains carry goods from one place to another place, and passenger trains carry people from one place to another place. Good trains carry goods and passenger trains carry passengers from one place to another place. Travel by train is cheaper. Some of our trains run at very high speed. The Shatabdi Express is the fastest train in our country. The Shatabdi Express is the fastest train in our country. It runs between New Delhi and Bhopal at a speed of 140 kilometers. Name the fastest train of our country, the Shatabdi Express, that connects between New Delhi and Bhopal at a speed of 140 kilometers. Besides the Rajdhani Shatabdi Express, we have some more fast trains. Besides the Shatabdi Express, our country has some more fast trains, super fast trains. They are the Rajdhani Express, the Taj Express and the Pink City Express. Which are the fastest trains of our country? The Shatabdi Express is the fastest train of our country, and also we have the Rajdhani Express, the Taj Express and the Pink City Express. The Rajdhani Expresses connect the state capital with the national capital. As we all know, the national capital of our country is New Delhi. The Rajdhani Expresses connect the state capital with the national capital, New Delhi. Most of our trains run on electricity. Most of our train runs on electricity. The railway coaches are made at Perambur near Chennai. In India, railway coaches are made at Perambur in Chennai, and railway engines are made at Chittaranjan locomotives in West Bengal. In India, railway engines are made at Chittaranjan locomotives, which is situated in West Bengal. Then, we should remember to keep the trains clean when we travel. Whenever we are traveling in a train, it is our duty to keep the train neat and tidy, because it is a national property. It is our duty to protect and use this properly. Then, now we have discussed the two forms of land transport. Which are they? They are roadways and railways. Next, we are going to know about waterways. What are waterways? What do you mean by water transport? Water transport is the transportation or movement of people or goods from one place to another through water. Water transport is the transportation or movement of people or goods from one place to another through water. Can you give some examples for water transport? Ships, boats, steamers are some examples for water transport. Steamers which run on steam. Steamers, with the help of steam, they run. Then there are now I have told the boats, ships and steamers are some examples for water transport. Then steamers and boats sail on large rivers and canals. They carry people and goods from one place to another place. And larger ships, larger ship which carries people and goods from one place to another place, and they sail on seas and oceans. Ships sail on seas and oceans. Then they carry large quantities of loads, large quantities of goods. Ships like cargo ships. Cargo ships are ships that used for carrying goods. They carry heavy loads such as fertilizers. Fertilizers, we know that it is very good for farmers, which help farmers to grow better plants and crops. And food grains like rice, wheat, pulses, etc. are carried by ships. And machines, minerals like iron ore, and railway engines, cars. The cargo ships carry heavy loads like fertilizers, food grains, machines, minerals, and railway engines. Then more than 200 ships sail on the Indian waters. How many ships that sail on the Indian waters? More than 200 ships. And we know that Mumbai is the largest port of our country. Name the largest port of our country? Mumbai port. And also we studied that a port is a place or city where ships load and unload goods. And there are several shipbuilding yards in India at Kochi, Visakhapatnam, Kolkata and Mumbai. Name the shipbuilding yard in India. They are Kochi, Visakhapatnam, Kolkata and Mumbai. There ships built and repair. Shipbuilding yards at Kochi, Visakhapatnam, Kolkata and Mumbai build and repair ships. A harbour is a place where ships stop. The harbour is a place where ship stops. The next means of transport is air transport or airways. What is air transport? Air transport is the transportation or movement of people or goods from one place to another through air. Air transportation is the movement or transportation of people or goods from one place to another through air. Can you give some examples for air transport? Aeroplanes, helicopters, jet planes are some examples for air transport. Do you know air transport is the fastest and costliest means of transport? Air transport is the fastest and costliest means of transport. We can reach faraway places in few hours if we travel by air. If we travel by air, we can reach far away places in a few hours. So, air transport is very popular. Why air transport is very popular? Because we can reach faraway places in a few hours. So, it is very popular. Air transport carry people and goods from one place to another. Air transport carry people and goods from one place to another. India has 3 airlines. How many airlines? 3 airlines. They are Air India, Indian Airlines and Vayudoot. Which are the 3 airlines of our country? Air India, Indian Airlines and Vayudoot. Now let us discuss about them. The first one is Air India. Air India planes fly out from 4 major cities. They are Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai and Kolkata to different parts of the world. From Air India planes fly out from the 4 major cities. They are Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai and Kolkata to different parts of the world. Then the next one is Indian Airlines. Indian Airlines provides air services within our country. Indian Airlines provides air services within the country, which connects almost all important cities. Indian Airlines connects almost all important cities of our country. And also it provides some services to neighboring countries like Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. There are some flights that fly to our neighboring countries like Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. The third one is Vayudut. Vayudut provides services to some important cities and tourist places in India. Vayudut provides air services to some important cities and tourist places within our country. Which are the three important airlines of our country? Air India, Indian Airlines and Vayudut. Air India planes fly out from our country to different parts of the world, and the Indian Airlines provides air services within the country and which connects important cities of our country, and also it provides services to neighboring countries. Then the Vayudut. The Vayudut provides air services to some important cities and tourist places. Then helicopter is a form of aircraft that has become popular nowadays. A helicopter is another form of air transport. It can land on hilly areas, mountains, valleys and plains. It can easily land on mountains, valleys and plains. And it is very useful for military work. Helicopters are very useful for military work. An airport is a place where aeroplanes land and take off. An airport is a place where aeroplanes land and take off. Our country has about 85 airports in all. How many airports are there in India? 85. There are 6 international airports in India. How many international airports in India? 6 international airports. They are situated at Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai, Kochi and Hyderabad. The 6 international airports in India are situated at Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai, Kochi and Hyderabad. Bangalore and Thiruvananthapuram are being upgraded as international airports. Bangalore and Thiruvananthapuram are being upgraded as international airports. Air travel has rapidly expanded in our country. Every day, thousands of people travel by air, though air travel is very expensive. So, in our daily life, means of transportation is very important. Means of transport are very important in our daily life. They bring different countries closer and more friendly to one another. The world has become very small due to means of transport. So, without means of transport, our life will be very difficult. So, we cannot imagine a life without any form of means of transport. So, different means of transport like roadways, railways, waterways and airways helps to carry or take people and goods from one place to another place. Children, I hope you understood this lesson very well. For better understanding, read the textbook several times, study all the important spelling and words that is given in the textbook. Do the exercise. See you in the next class.